Oh, is that the beanie baby? Wow, wow. Okay. Let's go. Izzy! Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm literally I'm so unfocused right now. Beans is on my lap. I came back at the perfect time. Let's go. I still haven't eaten my bowl of bowl of yogurt and stuff. So I'm going to do that before we start the stream. But I thought I'd let people know that we're in here and I can yap with y'all, kind of get rolling on the stream. Okay, bro, you're gonna have to go. You're getting hair in my fucking yogurt. I'm sorry. Nope, nope, nope. Sorry, brother. This way. Go, 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 go. Oh. There you go. There you go. Hey, Gender Ghost is in here. I've arrived. My body is ready. I love to hear it, Gender Ghost. God, that looks so good. I could low-key make that right now, but I have had like 5 meals today. That's all right. Have a 6th. Dude, so good. So goddamn good, brother. How's the music, guys? Is it too loud? It should be the same as last time, although maybe last time I had it at like 75, maybe like right there. It's perfect. Don't tempt me, Ben. That's the last thing I need. Or get this. Is it the first thing you need? What do you have? Hey, bro. Stay away from my yogurt. Hey. Hey. Not for you. Not for you. Watch him just chomp my arm right now. Not for you. That's not yours. Hey, Starfruit is back in here. Def not too loud. Good. I came back from the gym and I've stared into space since I returned at 9 p.m. That's okay. That's okay, Izzy. Every once in a while, you got to have those disassociate days. The leg day was just too much. How are you, Ben? I'm good. I'm good. Today was super productive. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Patreon daily vlogs, Izzy, but that's like the best way to tell if I'm losing my fucking mind or not. But today was good. Today was really good. I can't. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to vlog. Actually, you know what, guys? Guys, I need you to the 4 people. Actually, hold on. Let me like tell people to get in here first. I haven't even posted in Discord about it. But I want to like film like a little like hee hee chat. Say hi to the vlog. Say hi to the vlog. Hee hee hee. You know, I think that could be really funny. Guys, is that funny? Tell me the truth. By the way, guys, unreal polls in the Be Real. Me, Izzy, and Couch Skittle. If you guys aren't posting in Be Real, you aren't my real friends. That's all I have to say. By the way, Rainbow Starfruit, if you are in the Discord, remind me to add you into our stream gang. This is just for people who have gone to the stream. We only add people who have come into the stream, into this chat. So, Izzy, could you handle that? Izzy, could you, can you at Izzy in, like, general and just to ask her to add you to, stream gang? She'll throw you in there. Let me in the vlog. All right, bet. We'll put you guys in the vlog. Just give me, let me, like, send it out. We have somebody new. Hi, man. Can I get you to react to music? I could do that. I could react to some music. That's a smart way to, like, build some clips for your music. I respect it. I'll react to it. I'm kidding. Yes, I can. Thank you. Everyone say thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Izzy. Is this man's music gonna get me canceled from... Send me a YouTube link. If it's on YouTube, it can't be that bad, right? All right, let me put in here. Just gonna get a little copy pasta rolling. You know, I don't feel very comfortable about reacting to anything that has Holocaust in it. Just DM it to me on Instagram and I'll take a look at it, and if I like the first like 10 seconds, I'll do it on my next stream. But that just sounds, I don't know you, and that sounds like it could be a gigantic troll. My room is in perpetual tip mode, like I tidied it and it returns. Yeah, that's how my entire apartment is, Izzy, so I get you. I need a before video to see my progress at the end of the stream. All right, bet. Do that. Put it in stream gang or whatever. Put it in stream gang. We'll see it together. Guys, I have to send some DMs out about the stream. Ooh, what was that? I think Beans got some of his fucking litter on my... Oh my gosh, it's a little... Guys, it's a little Beans nail. Ah. No, it fell off. Look. It's a little Beans nail shedding. You guys see that? I need to clip his nails today. That reminds me. Focus. You see that? It's a little Beans nail clipping. Focus. Thank you. You are at the here. He's just chilling right here, by the way. Beans is chilling. Oh, I bet. Yeah, DM it to me on Instagram. I'll take a look at it, and then I'll react to it on next stream. Pose for the video, please. What video? The clean video? Are you going to take a picture? Okay, that should be long enough. Come on, Izzy. Come on, man. I'm in chat so ready. I love that. Where's Alucard? Alucard, get in here. What you doing, brother? All right, hold on. Let me send these DMs. I also need to copy the link here. Oh, it's playing an ad. Sorry, guys. No free ads. Should just get YouTube Premium one of these days. But not today. God, guys, I'm fucking blanking. Okay, here we go. I need to post on Patreon. There we go. Okay, I got the link, guys. I got the fucking link, brother. Bam. Boom. Dude, I don't know what Beans is doing over there, but he's causing a ruckus. Brother is causing a ruckus. Do you not use Spotify? No, I do, but I genuinely don't know how Twitch is like, and TikTok, I guess. I don't know how they roll with like, I don't know how they work with like copyrighted music, because it's different on every platform. Like YouTube does not mess with that. YouTube does not mess with non-copyrighted stuff. Versus like Twitch, I think is fine. TikTok, I think is also fine, but I also think there's some music that works and some that doesn't. So I don't know. I would just like, I found this playlist. It's decent. It gets copyrighted on YouTube, but it works. It's like really unknown music or whatever. But I do have Spotify. Sent the video, exposed me on the internet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Izzy. Uh-oh, Izzy. Oh no, Izzy. Oh no. Oh, that is quite the messy room, I have to say. Quite the messy room. I say you start. I say you start. Start with that. Start by clearing off that little nightstand, and I feel like that will invigorate you to like get the rest done. That's my philosophy on this. So get started on that, and I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll make it, Izzy. I expect at the end of the stream, I will react to the completely cleaned Izzy room. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, guys, I'm not even eating. This is so bad. Eat. Oh. Hey guys, let me send these DMs. Hold on. Wait. Let's see how many DMs we get, or how many people. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, Izzy's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not bad. Oh, but one is Grace as well. So really, we got 10. But hey, if those 10, even if half of those people hop in, that would be sick. Oh shit. Did I send Cade one? Cade, if you got 2, I apologize. Send in some Twitch links. Hopefully we get some new people in here. Oh, Starfruit. Oh, Starfruit. I didn't realize. Okay, I'm not gonna say your name, but I didn't realize that was your Instagram. Okay. I got you. I got you, my man. Izzy, I'm gonna send you one just to be annoying. Thanks for liking my stories, by the way, guys. It's really nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. Wee woo. Wee woo. Oh, guys, by the way, all right, here's the game plan, all right? If you guys, wait, let me show you guys. If you haven't been paying attention to your boy, you may have missed that I have started daily vlogging. But I have started daily vlogging on Patreon. Yes, I know, you're probably like, Sarby, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. And you might be right. Maybe it is. Or maybe it isn't and I'm ahead of my time. That's probably not the answer either. But we got 34 total members now. I appreciate you guys. I have been, look at this. Since 7:23, I've been daily vlogging, just like recording what I'm doing, and I explain it all. Like, watch this first video, and you'll understand what the vibe is. And then I've been vlogging every day. Look, there's beans flopped over my shoulder. I forgot to pick the thumbnail of this one. This one's really funny, but I'm daily vlogging, so it's only fair that you guys go to patreon.com/Sarby and sign up. It's, once again, this is completely free, you guys. I don't think I even said that. This is completely free. Go sign up for the Patreon. You get free vlogs. Free. That's it. Every single morning. Every morning. It's the first thing I do in the morning is I spend an hour editing a vlog for you guys. Just super raw. It's relatively cut up, but only just to like keep your interest. But it's pretty chillaxed. It's pretty gnarly, if I do say so myself. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to post on, I might have to post on TikTok too. Just to get like more people to watch the TikTok stream. I can vouch for the vlogs being fire. Thank you, Izzy. So real quick, guys, just because I want you guys to be a part of the vlog, I'm going to literally record me on the vlog. Wait, no, I'm going to record me on the stream for the vlog, and I want you guys to just spam the chat. All right, ready? All right, guys. Chat, say hello to the vlog. Say hello right now. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, if you're watching the vlog and you do not come to the streams, come to the streams. And vice versa. If you go to the streams but do not watch the vlog, watch the vlog. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. Come out to a stream. Let's hang out. Let's read some Reddit. It'll be fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Grace, it's good to see you in here. Starfruit. Ginger Mayhem. Sarby is doing the shit. Is that Mayhem? Like, is that like Mayhem? Ginger Mayhem, are you like the Mayhem that I used to make YouTube videos with, or is this someone different? Either way, I appreciate you coming out to the stream. I also saw Alucard is in here. Alucard, my internal organs are hurting me today. I am so sorry to hear that, Alucard. I hope your internal organs stop doing that. That's not very cash money of them. Ginger Mayhem said no. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I used to play with this guy. I wonder what he's doing. I still follow him on Instagram. I hope he's doing well. But he used to go by Mayhem. He was like one of my OG homies, bro. Okay, if you guys don't know what's happening, I'm trying and massively failing. I'm trying and massively failing to finish off this bowl of Greek yogurt with fruit and honey in it before I get started here on the stream. But we'll just hang out. What do you guys want? Ask me some questions. Let's yap. Let's yap. I'm the mom that is momming you, Biz. So your shit, Sarby. What? You're whatting me? Hold on. What? You're gonna do what to me? I'm so excited for my computer to come in, bro. Prince Darkness, what kind of computer did you get? Izzy, I should talk to you actually. I want to record some like podcast style Am I the A-hole streams. I think it would be fun if we got you in here for one of the streams. I don't know when I'll do that. Like, I'm not prepared at all to make that happen yet, but one of these days we will make that happen. By the way, B-Man7507, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, thank you for the follow from Cree. I believe that's Cree who used to come to the YouTube streams. I'm pretty sure that's Cree. Thank you for the follow. You followed 2 days ago. And then Sunny C Bunny followed me 4 days ago. And we got 10 viewers in here, guys. Appreciate you guys for coming out. Thank you so much. Do your shit. Accountability. Thank you. Oh, wait. Is this Veronica? Show the beans. He's like... I'll grab him. Hold on. I know. I'm sorry. They just want to see me. He does not. He doesn't fuck with me right now. He's trying to look out the window and people watch. Hold on. I'm going to put him back. Okay. He just swung at me. I don't know if you guys saw that. He was like, why'd you pick me up? I know you literally pay for everything in this household for me, but what the fuck? I start my new job in a week. Izzy, that's so exciting. Do they give you any cool discounts, Izzy? I feel like that would be the sickest part. Do you get access to like the newest phones early? I'm like the unfunniest person ever. That's okay, Izzy. You're my mod. It doesn't matter. Can you give Beans a treat just for me, please? I will. Not right now, though, because he's kind of pissy, and I don't want to reward his pissy behavior. Hey, Fabs3207. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to have fun, bro. We're going to have fun. The discount is great, but I can't say the amount. Damn, okay, it must be pretty damn good. But I'm getting a new iPad in September. iPad Pro 13-inch, baby. Ugh, that's so sick, Izzy. Let's go. It's nothing super crazy. Ryzen 5 CPU, integrated graphics, 16 gigabyte RAM, terabyte HDD. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We love it. We love a good new computer. Tell me about your guitar. I got it in like 6th grade, and I learned how to play it. And then my guitar teacher got a real job, and then I never consistently played it again. I plan on picking it up again. It's just like one of those things where like I can't get rid of it. Not that I can't. I just don't want to get rid of it. Like it's just a cool thing. It's just a cool thing to have. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get rid of it, and I just don't have time to play it, but I could play it. I could, in theory, whip it out and play it. I don't know how that would work. Actually, I think I could finagle something where I plug it in. Wait, hold on. Actually, I do have the equipment, I think, to plug it into my... What's it called? My mixer over there. That would be hilarious. I'm trying to start my own Twitch for art shit, but I'm actually so confused. Watch a couple YouTube videos. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like, all you really need is a computer that can handle streaming, which I don't know how much Prince of Darkness spent on theirs, but like mine's pretty expensive. So if it couldn't handle it, I'd be pissed. But But as long as you have like a decently expensive computer that can handle it and you have decent Wi-Fi, you should be okay. Like, I think you can stream on like 35 megabytes up. It's just not the best. But nowadays, there's so many companies that are competitive. Like my internet, I think, is like 75 a month, and I get one up, one down. So 1 gig up, 1 gig down. July has certainly been a month, though. I feel you. Same here, Izzy. Ooh, I also got a monitor and a new DualShock 4 controller. That's so sick. We love that. My bank freaked out thinking I had my card stolen. Prove it. If I play it like the way my mic is set up, you guys will not hear it. I'd have to like get my second mic out and like put it up to the guitar, especially since it's an electric. Like, unless maybe if I pulled my amplifier into this room, plugged it in, I don't know. I just don't want to do that setup, and I also haven't played it in literally fucking forever. I still remember how to play some stuff though. Do you want to have a guitar battle? You probably beat me. That means I need a new cable for my keyboard. Oh. Battle Izzy. Is everybody gunning for a guitar battle against Izzy? 267 with tax on Newegg. Okay. All right. That's not bad. It should be able to run some basic streaming. Yeah. I mean, all the new processors and stuff coming out are very good. And that's the other thing you have to keep in mind. It's actually extremely easy to stream if you are doing just art, because all you need is a camera. To be honest, you could probably just do that from your phone. Does Twitch allow you to stream from your phone now? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't remember. But you could literally just stream that from your phone. I would do it on TikTok, low-key. TikTok, you might have some good luck on there. I got a call saying there was £750 Amazon charge today, and I just thought, since when do I have 750 pounds to my name? Or is that euros? That's definitely euros. I fucked up. Play Weezer. I actually don't know any Weezer songs. That wasn't my thing. Hey, Hecko Boy made it. Hecko Boy, welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys. Let my hair. Ugh. Trying to train my hair to go back more. And thank you for the follow, Hecko. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just hanging, but we're about to read some Reddit once I finish this bowl of yogurt I've been milking for 23 minutes. But I've also been yapping, so. Sorry, what the fuck? My bad. Oh, it is pounds. Let's go. I know my symbols. Fuck out of here. Risen has 6 chords and 12 threads with 3.6 gigahertz frequency. My internet should be my bottleneck. LMAO. I will say the point of AMD though, I'm trying to remember because my first computer had the AMD computers. I got like an AMD FX. What was it? It was like an AMD FX 8350 or something like that. And while they have more cores, the cores aren't as strong. I think that's how it was. Like an Intel's, like this computer has an Intel core, but honestly, I bought this computer refurbished. It was like a $3,000 computer that I got for like less. I got it for a little less than $2,000 because like there was a light in it that didn't work, so they sent it back and then they gave it to me. I was like, let's go. Big refurbished guy. But yeah, I just got the Intel in there, but I think AMDs are better now when they came out with the Risen series. But don't let that fool you. That kind of fooled me when I first got it. Like my AMD processor was all right. It got the job done. I would get one of those. Did you get a laptop, Prince of Darkness? Because if you got a laptop, get one of those laptop coolers. It has like fans underneath, so it helps cool down your laptop. It doesn't look like it would do much, but it actually does a lot. Like whenever I do any editing on my laptop, I always put this underneath it to keep it cool. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I think that one was like 30 bucks too. I'm struggling so hard to make fried rice. I love fried rice. Funny how you were trying the stash out months ago and it just stuck. Dude, the girls love it. Can't lie. I've gotten multiple girls on Tinder who are just like, the mustache is working for me. And I'm like, cool. That's what I'm going for. Who up sticking with the stash? I was wanting an Intel Core, but I also didn't want to finagle stuff for Windows 11 because the only CPUs I could afford were not compatible with... Really? They make CPUs that aren't... Wait. Oh, I see what you're saying. Wait. Oh, I see what you're saying. You wanted to get a computer with like an old Intel processor. To be honest, I think it's better that you got a Ryzen at that point. I think the old Intel processors aren't worth getting. Like, always get the newest version, because I think even if you pay $200, like unless you get like the i7, it's better that you have the Ryzen one. It's better that you just got the AMD. I also noticed today it's almost been a year since I watched my first video of yours, Ben. That's crazy. I think it's been over a year. Like, Izzy, you were in here really early, bro. Oh, you got an actual desktop. Okay, good. Do they really love it? Love what? Oh, the stash? Yeah, dude. Oh, they love it. I'm Team Stash. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's very polarizing for sure. Like, I get girls all the time. Somebody, like, DM'd me on Instagram, and they were like, you look like a pedo with that mustache. And I was like, dog, I used to paint my fingernails. How do I look like a pedophile? But other girls eat that shit up. Thank you for the follow, Devdum. I hope I said that right. Your mustache is so hard to draw. You're drawing me, bro. So that it looks good, but it was a challenge in that vampire draw. You did a vampire drawing of me? Oh my god! Wait, did I actually see this and then I just never acknowledged it? Where'd you put that? Did you put that in the art? Oh, yes, you did. I remember this one. Okay. All right. I didn't realize this was you. That's really cool. Oh, yeah. That adds up. that adds up. Okay. Cool. I did see that, and I put it on my story. I did see that. Not your moss ball, Izzy. The bedside table is clear. Let's go, Izzy. We get those. But even i7 isn't Windows 11 compatible. You know what? That's not it. I think I have an i9 in here, and they sent me a message that like I'm not eligible to upgrade to Windows 11. I was like, I didn't even know they were on 11. The fuck? Oh my god, guys. Beans cam? Quick little beans cam. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No. Wait. This is what I wanted. Oh, look at that. The real star of the show, the myth, the man, the legend, Mr. Beans. Enjoying that sunlight like it's his job. Ugh. Nut. Attaboy. You would nut too if I didn't chop your balls off when I got you. Ha. Actually, I didn't chop his balls off. The Humane Society did it for me. Shout out Humane Society for cutting off my cat's nuts. Dude, if Beans had kids, or if Beans had his nuts and he was like a feral cat, he'd be fucking. Bro would be... Them lady cats would be eating his shit up. Alright? That's my son. That's my whole ass son. Windows 10 will stop being supported October 2025. So yeah, I just wanted a future proof. What does that mean that it's not supported anymore? Like, it'll still exist. Like, Windows XP still exists. I don't know. I've never been like, oh no, my Windows 10 isn't working. Let me go get support for that. You just remind me of the armadillo from Texas Roadhouse, but in a good... Hold on. What are we talking about? What are we armadillo from Texas Roadhouse. This is what I... Gak, do you want me to KMS? Like, I will. I will. Dog. All right, guys. So that's the end of the stream. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. I said in a good way. Hey, I mean this in the nicest way possible. There is no good way. Oh, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just messing with you. That's really funny though, that you're like, this is where my head goes. This is who you are. All right, you're just Mr. Armadillo Man to me. Guys, we're almost done. Did I just inhale my yogurt? Abso-fucking-lutely. We're gonna hopefully ignore that, and nobody clips that. Choking on the yogurt and this dick, dude. Beans' hair is like all on the sides of this. I probably just ate so much of Beans' hair. You guys are crazy. I'm blaming you guys. First you guys compare me to an armadillo, and then you make me choke on my yogurt. This is so mean, bro. So mean. I mean, look at him. Wouldn't surprise me. Ben, cheer me on. Pick another spot to clean. Okay. I say clear off your desk. Probably means it won't update, like how old iPhones are stuck on iOS 11. Yeah, that makes sense. Who cares? Who cares? All right, I'm gonna go wash off this bowl, and then we're gonna actually, yeah, and then tell Grammy here how much Twitch makes you money. Like, do I buy things? So I don't actually make money off of this Twitch right now. I don't know what the requirements are for me to make money off of Twitch. I actually genuinely have not even looked into it. So I will get back to you on that. I will get back to you on how I even make money off of Twitch. I was gonna start doing memberships on YouTube, and then I switched up to Twitch because like pretty much everyone I talked to was like, why are you streaming on YouTube? Like, it's not good. YouTube does not care for streaming. They do not push it. And I was like, you might be onto something. So, all right, guys, let me go rinse out my bowl just because I hate leaving like bowls around. And then we'll come back here and we'll get into some live streaming. Let's crack open the Celtsy. Oh, yeah. That's sexy. What did Prince of Darkness say? 8 individual streams over the last 30 days, as well as 8 individual streams over the prior 30-day period, which each of those streams meeting the requirement of 70 plus average viewers. That's what it takes to be able to set up donations for your stream now. That is not what it used to be. Holy shit. Like, I remember, like, back in the day, I got my Twitch Prime option, like, super early. That's crazy. I leave cleaning dishes until the last possible second when the food has fossilized onto the dishes. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't do that. I undercooked my carrots. Life is meaningless. That is pretty meaningless. They have to be a Twitch partner. The requirements which I listed above to be able to get money off Twitch. Really? That's how you get money off Twitch? Shit. I was just telling someone in my DMs, I think at like 100 free patrons, I'm going to start that clothing brand that I talked about in one of my Sarby Yaps episodes. DM me your Venmo on Insta because grandma ain't got time for that nonsense. You're so funny. I should really put my PayPal or something in there. I think I used to have like dono cards and stuff because people did donate to me every once in a while. I'll let you know. Ginger Mayhem. You do not have to donate, but I do appreciate any donations. Also, stream vibes is whenever someone donates. Oh, here he comes. Here's the man. Oh, he wants to lay in my lap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Stream vibes is whenever I get a donation, I give Beans a treat. I give you a treat. So you're basically feeding my cat. So if you guys... Oh, he's going to bite me. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Hey, He just bit me. Oh, you guys couldn't even see it. He was being so mean. So mean. Down. No. Look at him. Try to bite me again. Watch this. Okay, you know what? You know what bad kitty get? I'm out. 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 Jesus Beans. Feral. He is a little meanie head. It's okay. Did he break skin? He broke skin a little bit there. Honestly, a lot of it is if I just don't react, he's like I think it makes him more mad because he's like, why are you having fun? Yeah, don't donate because Beans doesn't deserve any treats right now. Ginger Mayhem. Beanless Beans. Partner is the second step. Affiliate is a lot easier to get money. Reach 50 followers, stream for 8 hours, stream on 7 different days. Oh, that's really fucking easy. So I'd say you're pretty close. I've only done 2 Twitch streams, I think. Off to pet my dickhead cat. I love it, you guys. I love it. Okay. Shall we get into it? Let me turn off the music. Shall we? Shall we get into some reading Reddit? Alrighty, guys. So here's how I want to do streams from now on, by the way, guys. I just want to focus on like one objective of the stream. Because not the sad dog one. They were all at the top. I needed to read them. So I want to start streaming. Hold on, let me bring it back here. You guys are going to distract me with your chat. I want to start bringing back the stream to just one main focus per stream. So, and I think this will be better because I think I'm getting in a good rhythm in terms of figuring out like what I need to do to pump out content for you guys. And on top of that, I think I'm getting really good at just like, hey, I want to stream more, but in order to do that, I just need to streamline my process. So I want to do like solely Am I the A-hole streams, make content for that. Once the content's done, do Best of Reddit or update. And then after that, I do want to challenge myself to branch a little bit out of the like Reddit sphere and do more reaction videos similar to like the prison one, because that was actually really fun for me. Like I really enjoyed making that reacting to prison pen pals video. And I've thought about it too. Like I would be down to do like being better about maybe reacting to like Ludwig comes out with Mogul Mails about like anything relevant that's happening. And I really like what he does. His videos are very well put together, and he tries to make those videos when he gets knowledge and sources from both sides. So like the one that he came out about Ava Chris Tyson and what she did, I thought that was really well put together. And I was like, fuck, I should have watched that on stream. So I want to be better about doing stuff like that. But that's obviously very like timely. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know how I'm going to manage that, but I do want to do stuff like that just because like I cannot do the research on that stuff, but I'm down to like watch when people do research, give them credit, obviously, and then like react to it. Cause I usually have a lot to say and a lot of good opinions. Time to grind Twitch for 5 days. Guys, the dog one was on hot. It was on hot. Wait, my cat did something really not cool 2 weeks ago and died. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. No! What happened, Izzy? Don't let that ruin the vibe. I see what you're saying. I really like hearing you yap about different stuff. Okay, good. Do it. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love doing research. Give me topics and I'll research for you. Here's the thing. I like people will do the research and I'd much rather react to them in like this sounds terrible, but like if the liability's on them to tell the truth, and I truly trust Ludwig with the truth. Truly trust him. I would prefer to react to it on that. So we're going to start doing more streams. Maybe I'll start doing more like quick impromptu streams as well to just like pump out content. But I do plan on potentially putting together more streams. Oh shoot, guys. I just remembered I was supposed to post on you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. Not even going to worry about it. Who cares? I just need to like be live on TikTok to like meet my quota on TikTok of like how long I need to be live to be eligible for it. He got put down because I told my dad to take him to the vet and didn't, so they found out he had cancer way too late. No! Poor kitty. So not the coolest post-birthday news, but he's chilling now. Oh, poor kitty. Damn, I'm sorry, Izzy. I can't imagine if even though my little idiot bites the hell out of me, I can't imagine if I lost him. So, Izzy, this stream is for your kitty. How's that sound? Okay, guys. We'll do this one later. How does that sound? We'll do this one later. Guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Am I the A-hole posts to read. First off with, am I the a-hole for not tipping after overhearing what my waitress said about me? We also have for breaking up with my ex-boyfriend because he tried to tamper with my birth control. For telling my husband that I will divorce him tomorrow because he doesn't clean anymore. For telling my boyfriend, you knew my job, why do you care now, when he broke up with me because of it. For calling the police and exposing my neighbor on social media for poisoning my dog. For telling my husband I'm leaving him when he was in the middle of a meltdown. For telling my husband that I see him as a liability and not a partner. If I told my wife's dead husband's parents to stop coming to see our daughter. Wow, okay. My wife's dead. So her ex-husband who died, their parents. Okay, that kind of took me a long time to put together. And for exposing my boyfriend and stepsister's affair and pregnancy. I feel like that's a good one to end on. Yeah? How we feeling? I just choked on canned corn. Have you tried not choking on canned corn? How about we submit stories and you tell us, am I the a-hole? You could definitely do that. I think we should make like a Reddit thread or something. All right, guys. Let's get into it, huh? Let's do it. Let's do it. Am I the a-hole for not tipping after overhearing what my waitress said about me? Okay. I, 30 female, was at a restaurant last night with my mother. She was meeting my boyfriend's mom for the first time. We're punctual people, so we got there about 30 minutes before our reservation. We got seated with no issues. It took the waitress 20 minutes to get to our table, even though the restaurant was pretty empty. Right away, I could tell she didn't want to wait on us. She didn't greet us with a hello. She just asked what we wanted to drink. We told her, and I noticed that she didn't write our order down. It took another 15 minutes for our drinks to get to our table, and they were wrong. It's hard to mess up a ginger ale and a vodka soda, but she did. My mom pointed out that she didn't order a Pepsi, and the waitress rolled her eyes, took my mother's glass, and disappeared. I excused myself to use the washroom shortly after. I had no idea where I was going, so I went to the entrance to ask one of the hostesses there. Ooh, excuse me. While I was walking up to the server area, I overheard my waitress talking to some other hostesses. She was pissed that she had to wait on a black table because they never tip well. My mother and I were the only black people in the restaurant. She wasn't even whispering when she said it either. I mean, look, I was already okay with no tip in general because she was a terrible waitress, but then she brought race into it. And now I have zero sympathy. I wasn't stunned, but her lack of effort started to make sense. I interrupted their conversation and I asked where the bathroom was. I didn't let on that I had heard what they were talking about. When I got out of the bathroom, my boyfriend and his mom were already seated. My boyfriend and his mother are white. When my waitress saw the rest of our party, she did a 180. Her service was stellar. She took notes, told jokes, and our water glasses were always filled. She didn't make another mistake. Because the night went so well, I decided to treat everyone and pay the check. She gave me the machine, and I smiled at her while I keyed in 0% for a tip. She didn't notice until after the receipt had been printed out. By that time, all of us had already started to leave. She tapped me on the shoulder and asked if I had made a mistake on the bill. I told her I didn't think so and looked at the receipt. She asked if there was a problem with her service, and I said her service was fantastic. But since I was a black woman, I don't tip well. Izzy, can you delete that chat? That's just a straight up plug for a YouTube short, please and thank you. That's good. She deserved that. Absolutely 100%. 100% deserved that. Her face went white and she kind of laughed nervously, and I laughed as well. I walked out after that, but my boyfriend's mom asked what had happened. I told her what I had overheard, and my boyfriend's mom said that I shouldn't. Oh, sorry. There we go. I told her what I had overheard, and my boyfriend's mom said that I should have tipped her anyway because it shows character. She seemed pretty pissed at me after that. My boyfriend and my mom are both on my side, but I'm wondering if I should have just thrown in a $2 tip. Yeah, no, honestly, fuck it. Be petty. I'm all for the petty play here, not the a-hole. I'm figuring out Twitch modding. I think you should just be able to... Hold on, let me see. I think if you just... Oh, no. You're right, Izzy. I don't know how to delete this. Ah! I think you just have to block this person, huh? I don't even know. Guys, I don't know. How do you Twitch? Izzy, how do you Twitch? Don't do it for me. I want to do it myself. That's so funny. Izzy, I love you. You're so funny, bro. I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it. Yeah, not the a-hole. In the grand scheme of things, is it better to maybe address that head on, correct it, and then be the bigger person? Sure. But that person didn't deserve a tip. That person didn't. Why would you give someone your hard-earned money who is clearly racist and only wants to give service to people who refuses to give good service to you just because you are a certain race? Why would you want that? Why would you? No, she doesn't deserve that tip. Like, if someone makes a comment about me being Asian at a restaurant and I overhear it, they're not getting any of my money. If anything, I'm going to their manager and I'm like, hey, this girl's racist as fuck. Do your job. Hit her with that sweet, sweet fire. Yeah, not the a-hole. Do I just ban? It's a Trump video. Oh, absolutely, Izzy. Rip it. Rip it. Get that Trump bot out of here. Get that Trumpy idiot bot out of here, bro. There should be 3 dots on the message. I'm not seeing the 3 dots either, Izzy. Hold on, let me go to like the actual Twitch stream here. 3 dots either. Sorry, you guys could hear me for a second there. That kind of sucked. Did it delete the message? I think it did. I hate that I can hear myself. Shut up. Shut up, Sarby. I think it did delete the message. Okay. Prince of Darkness, maybe I'll bump you up to a mod. I feel like you've been to so many streams, you should be at this point. Okay, yeah, I think it just deleted it. Which is nice. Ripped it, brother. Or try right click. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't know. That's so weird. Like, I'm on the Twitch. That's weird because I could have sworn it used to. It's only showing me pin and reply, which is just dumb. What for? Why do that? Why do? It just says message deleted. Perfect. I mean, I think it's because Izzy gave Izzy really hit him with what's the shape of Italy? The boot. The boot. You guys are great. All right. That one was pretty straightforward. I Googled it. It's just showing pin and reply. Okay, I guess you just got to ban people. That's crazy. That's crazy. I should look into this, but I wonder if there's a way to set up Twitch so that people who, like, nobody can put links. Well, but I want people to, like, throw clip links in there. Like, if you guys, by the way, if you guys clip my streams, that would be greatly appreciated. If I do something stupid, that would be sick. Oh, here we go. How to delete Twitch message. There you go. Oh, I have to enable it. Okay, let me do that real quick. Hold on, guys. Let me do that. Enabling mod icons first. Click on settings icon on the bottom left of the chat box. Oh, this is a lot. Hold on. Navigate to mod tools section. Alleged streamer learns how to stream via his chat. I'm not seeing. Oh, manage moderation settings. Okay, here we go. Okay, enabling mod icons grants you access to a suite of moderation tools right in the chat box, making your job more efficient. Okay. Okay, Izzy, now you should be good. Izzy, delete this message. Try that. Thank you, Ben. Oh, maybe you can't delete my messages because I am him. Oh, Izzy, you time out for 1 second. You can delete all messages at once. Ooh. Twitch is stupid. Hey, Sammy's in here. Sammy, welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys. We're on a little bit of a detour. We're on a detour. My mod is learning how to mod. And I'm learning how to mod because I don't even know. It's not showing. Be right back. Need a refresh. Delete this one. Trust. You guys are great. I love y'all. All right. Well, while Izzy's figuring that, oh, I can delete them. I see. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. You know what? Oh, Izzy, you might have to click on that article and do it on your screen because I can do it on my screen, but I don't know if it does it for everybody else. I don't know if it does it automatically for you. You feel me? You feel me? I'm hungry. This corn isn't hitting enough. Dude, I love corn. I'm such a hoe for corn. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to tell everybody I'm a hoe for corn. Everybody, come take my hand. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my ex-boyfriend because he tried to tamper with my birth control? We have a 23 female OP and a 26 male boyfriend. I broke up with my boyfriend of almost 2 years on Sunday, 2 days ago. I broke up with him because, as the title suggested, he tried to mess with my birth control. I told Todd that I intend to be child-free until I obtain my PhD and get a position with tenure at a university. I told him I was on birth control and had no intention of getting off of it, and that it would be better if we doubled down with condoms. He said okay. 2 days ago, we were chilling in my apartment, and I told him I was going to take a bath and listen to one of my audiobooks. I heard the microwave go off and thought that Todd was making mac and cheese or something. Please tell me this isn't going Please tell me this isn't going where I think it's going. Is homeboy microwaving her birth control? Please no. Please tell me that's not where this is going. I hopped in the tub and was about to start when I remembered I have a bath bomb that I was gifted at my friend's baby shower. I got out of the tub to get it for my room, and I found Todd messing with the pill packet I keep next to my bed. I have a missing gallbladder after several attacks, and I have to take prescription laxatives sometimes to be able to control my poop. The packet looks similar, and by similar, I mean almost the exact same, to a birth control packet, including the silver foil and the color of the pills. I asked him what he was doing and for him to hand me my pills. The package was warm. I asked him what the hell he was doing with my pills, and he broke down about how he's successful in his job and I should want to have a family with him after 2 years. I told him to get out of my apartment, and before I slammed the door on him, I let him know I had an arm implant. No. And before I slammed the door on him, I let him know I had a... Oh my God. And before I slammed the door on him, I let him know I had an arm implant birth control and that he microwaved my shit pills. That is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. Listen, babe, you dated him for 2 years and he had no idea you had the arm one. You didn't lose much. Like, if that man was so fucking incompetent that he didn't even know that you had the arm implant, you're good, bro. Let him go. Let him go. He can be somebody else's problem. It's like the first question you ask. What the hell? Also, does microwaving pills... Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. I have to Google this because I was thinking, oh, homeboy, like, tried... Like, I was thinking, like, oh, homeboy... I don't know, got similar looking placebo pills and replaced it and thought I wouldn't notice. Like, that's what I was thinking. But Buddy microwaved them. Can you, like... Does microwaving pills destroy them? Like, heat from an oven of any type could cause pill degradation. Hey, Ricky G. Welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Also, Sammy followed up me as well. I didn't see it. I did not see it. Thank you for the follow, guys. Make sure to participate in chat. Most likely it is destroyed. That's crazy. Like, bro must have had to like see that on some sort of, for him to like premeditate that, he must have like, there's no way that this wasn't premeditated because he had to have like looked that up. That's too specific of a method of like destroying birth control for it not to have been like he was like researching how to do it. That is insane. That's terrifying. Not the a-hole. Borderline R word, if you ask me. Borderline R word. Like getting someone pregnant. Well, also, wouldn't she just get in a boo-boo? You know, like, I don't see how this solves your problem, bro. If you want your problem solved, go find another woman who just wants to have your babies. Newsflash, brother. There are others out there who will unfortunately carry your stupid spawn. He heard it on a Twitch stream. Not me. Yeah, I would not be surprised if that's some like red pill shit. Hey, Izzy figured it out. Let's go, Izzy. Fun fact, I could not keep my birth control in my room because the heat of my room suffers would fuck them up before I got an IUD, of course. Interesting. That's crazy, dude. Izzy says, warm, shitty pills. That's what, okay, Ginger Mayhem, that's what I was thinking too. The foil on the pill pack, wouldn't that like blow up? Birth control pills are super badly affected by heat. Okay, all right. Well, you learn something new every day, you guys. I love it. You guys are the best. All right, let's do another one, shall we? Let's read another story. Guys, I don't know what to tell you to do for my stream. I guess the one thing I should tell you guys, if you don't follow yet, follow. And if not, go check out my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Go give those a follow. All right, here we go. Am I the a-hole for telling my husband that I will divorce him tomorrow because he doesn't clean anymore? Advice needed. I'm at my wit's end. Everything changed after marriage, and I couldn't tell you why. Our biggest problem is cleaning. My husband used to clean up after himself, but after marriage, he just completely stopped with no warning. We were dating for 3 years, engaged for 1, and now freshly married. We're 28 and 29. After we got married, my husband stopped cleaning. He wouldn't pick up after himself, wouldn't do his agreed upon chores, and suddenly became a slob. It was like he has been intentionally dirtying things up. I stopped doing all of my housework out of protest a month into our marriage, and now I live in complete and utter filth. I'm rarely home due to the mess. I part-time live with my sister at this point, and he doesn't even care. I come home only to sleep at night, and sometimes I don't even come home at all. It's like we aren't even married anymore, and it's draining my mental health to the point where I've had multiple breakdowns this month. I'm completely over it. I wanted to get married, but this is not the man I married. I would much rather be home where I belong, but I'm not a maid. Girl, just get the divorce. If this has been going on for months and you don't even live in your home and homeboy doesn't care at all, just yoink it. Yoink it. I mean, maybe open up the conversation first, but like, yoink. The mess is as follows. Wet food in the sink from him throwing his plate, finished or not, in there. Bugs. Garbage littered everywhere. Puddles of mystery substances. The trash is never taken out. All of his laundry is dirty. Clothes unfolded. Crumbs galore. Takeout everywhere since he won't cook. Dishes piled to the skies. I can guarantee you there's more, but I can't describe it now. But I can't describe it right. It's like he's a toddler. It's exactly like mommy isn't cleaning up, so he's tornadoing through our house and not caring. Before he would scrape his plate, rinse it, then leave it. He would take the trash out and take the cans to the curb. He'd sweep, vacuum, occasionally do laundry, and he would never eat in bed. Now he does it all. Ginger Mayhem, maybe he has regrets and depression, but like, that's still not an excuse. Like, when you're married and you're making your wife's life actively worse, sure, if he's depressed, that's a problem, but like, what are we doing? What? A few hours ago, I told him that if he doesn't... Okay. A few hours ago, I told him that... Reset. Let me get a drink. Let me get a drinky poo. A few hours ago, I told him that if he doesn't clean up tonight, then I'm divorcing him tomorrow. I said if I don't see some progress on the house, then we're over. He told me that I'm being an a-hole for no reason and that cleaning is no longer his job. I nearly popped an effing blood vessel. We did not decide on that. He's telling me that I'm throwing everything away over pride and that all new marriages go through this transition. Bull fucking shit. He told his mom, and she called me not too long ago and told me I need to calm down and reconcile. I really love my mother-in-law, and she's one of the most level-headed people I know, hence the reason I'm writing this post. She's making me wonder if divorce is too far because it's only mess, but it's mess. She told me that we can reach a compromise, need to take a breather and talk about it all, but I truthfully do not want to. She reminded me of our good times and that life won't always be the way it is now, but I'm feeling incredibly skeptical. I cannot stand filth and I can't live like this even if it's for him. Am I the a-hole? That mother-in-law is on crack, bro. That if she's on crack and she's just a bad mother. Like no. Like if your son is being that shitty, you as also a mother, also a wife, should not be, oh, we will give my son another chance. You should be going over to that son and beating him. Like, this is not the a-hole. What the hell? Get the divorce. Honestly, at this point, like, it sounds like you've been dealing with this for a long time. It sounds like you've tried to talk it through, and it sounds like the husband is not going to change. Rip that Band-Aid off, send him the divorce papers, have a better life in a clean space. That's crazy. Mystery substances would throw me way past my limits. Me too, Izzy. Is he suffering from some sort of mental issue? Yes, being a man. Being a little tater tot dick rider. If anything, that's what I would put my money on, is him literally being like, oh, well, now that we're married, the woman has to clean and cook and they're like... Typical. I mean, it sucks, but like typical. Why is it always the incestual mothers defending their shitty son's behavior? My boyfriend's parents stand up for me whenever there's a minor issue, so it's simple to be a decent person. Exactly. Sarby's for the girlies. I really am. I have 3 sisters. That's just how it be. Tater tot sounds so good right now. Oh, don't remind me, Prince of Darkness. I'm trying to eat healthy right now, okay? Don't push me to stray. That's what he said now that we're married. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Moral of the story, don't be a tater tot. Don't do it. Wee woo. All right. You ate a tub of yogurt. First off, it was 250 grams of Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt. Okay? It's healthy. Lots of protein. I can tell you how much protein. Hold on. Just give me a second. Give me a second. It has lots of protein, okay? You have to believe me. Here we go. 24 grams. Yeah, I'm fucking big. I gotta go tend to my family. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, Ginger Mayhem. Appreciate you sticking around for an hour. I could go make some fish tacos. Fish taco sounds really great. Miles the Maverick, what other nutrients does yogurt have? I will tell you, Maverick. Good to see you here. Let's see. It has 271 milligrams of calcium. I don't even know what that means. Only 9 grams of carbohydrates, which 9 of them are sugars. And I get the non-fat one, so 0 grams. Excuse me, 0 grams of fat. Greek yogurt is a powerhouse. If you pair it with frozen veggies and honey, you will love yourself forever. I ate 20 cocktail sausages. For breakfast, so we are basically the same protein-wise, Ben. That's true, bro. That's Beans Cam. That's very true. We probably are. Honestly, Izzy, you're so much bigger than me because you're taller than me. 24 grams is pussy level. Get out of here, Gak. Gak attack. You want to fight? I'll fight you right now. Me and you. Throwing hands. Spinach and plain yogurt. Not together, but yes, I agree. I love spinach. The one bad thing with Twitch is I can't take you with me because my phone hates the Twitch app and there's no space to place my laptop in the kitchen. No! That's so fraud of them. You can put me on an iPad. Okay, guys, let's do this one. Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend, you knew my job, why do you care now, when he broke up with me because of it? So this one starts here. Hi, everyone. So I want to start by saying I, female 21, have a really unique job that not a lot of people agree with. It's okay if you don't. It's not your job, and it doesn't have to be. I respect your opinion. Just please don't be rude about it. See, I think this is so good. Like, this is having this perspective, like, hey, I don't want to do that job, but if you want to do it, that's you. I currently work as a maid, a topless maid, as in I clean people's homes with no clothes, but my bottom's on. I do this because my friend found it as a side hustle. I am currently in college, and it is how I pay for each of my semesters, enabling me to graduate with 0 debt. I graduate next semester. At that point, I will quit my job. I typically clean very expensive homes for very rich people, and I have never really had a bad experience at my job, thank God. Of course, there's leering, but I mean, that's the appeal. It really doesn't bother me. I told my boyfriend, male 25, this on our second date because I know that some people, especially men, have a problem with it. I have to admit, he was a little put off at first, but ultimately he decided he was okay with it, as long as it isn't my life goal, LOL, which it certainly isn't. We have been dating now for 6 months, and it has been very good. He honestly is a great boyfriend, and I did see a future with him. Unfortunately, last night, he broke up with me. It started because I told him to come to my house at 7 and I would make us dinner. Well, I ended up being late because there was an accident on the bridge I take from one of my clients' houses. My boyfriend heard it on the news and told me to take my time. He will chill at the apartment. It's not a rush. When I got home, I was exhausted from driving and went right to my bedroom and put some comfy clothes on. My boyfriend was there. It didn't bother me. I just took my shirt off to throw a PJ shirt on. My boyfriend looked at me as I did, and I could see in his face that something changed that instant. He saw me topless and with my uniform bottoms on, and it seemed like he just now made that connection about what I do and look like. He broke up with me right then and there. I sobbed all night and all day. When he called me just recently, I asked him why. He told me, my job. I told him that he's known my job. Why even waste my time and break my heart? He called me a slut and an a-hole for that. He told me, you can't even see this from my perspective. I actually loved you. I'm just so hurt. Am I the a-hole for any of this? I thought I was so clear about everything my job is. Homeboy knew. I don't know why seeing her in that moment would be like the deal breaker, other than, I mean, he probably was just feeling insecure about it already, and this was his tipping point, and it was gonna happen regardless. But I don't know. I'm all about it. Like, girl, get your bag. College is expensive. Get that degree, and get that degree however you need to, bro. That's wild. I feel like I've heard this story before. Oh, interesting. If you loved her, you wouldn't have given a shit. I agree, Prince of Darkness. I think it's just like, He was probably already looking for an out, and that was his out. Or he's just an insecure little baby. Like, bro, if she told you from the start, this is what she does, you were like, yeah, I can handle it. Clearly fucking not. Maybe he doesn't have a visual imagination and only just connected the dots. I feel like, how do you not connect the dots? Like, I don't understand why the visual makes it harder for you. Like, if anything, you're like, yeah, I get to tap that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, that's like, don't get me wrong, guys. Like, don't get me wrong. Not like, this isn't like my most favorite thing in the world, but there is something. Like, I dated this girl who, whenever we went out, some guy every single time would go and hit on her, and she would sometimes get free drinks for us, which was awesome. But some guy would hit on her and she'd be like, oh no, my boyfriend's right over there. And then she'd come over to me and I'd get to put my arm around her and be like, yeah, like, you know, like, how are guys like so intimidated? But like, to me, that's exactly what that would be. It'd be like, okay, she's cleaning your house, but then she's coming over here and cleaning me out. That sounded like she's taking my money. I meant, that was a bad line. Gag attack, sees boobs. No, woman. Ah. 1,000+ aura for Ben for that. Okay, that was a good line. Was that a good line? Was that a good line, guys? Izzy gave me more aura. Her clients can only look. He got to touch her with consent. Exactly. That's what I'm getting at, Maverick. Like, she dusting your house off, but she dusting me off. Ha ha. Ha. Call her Psyllium Husk because she's cleaning you out? What? I'm guessing the image is just, I guess the image in his head was more awkward than it was in person. He realized he was actually looking hot while doing her job, LOL. Yeah, I guess so. Prince of Darkness, please. I tap that and you don't. Best feeling ever. No, literally, bro. It's such a power trip. It's such a power trip to see like guys be like, oh my God, you're so hot. Like, let me buy you a drink. And then she's like, actually, I'm going to go to that short Asian man over there. It is a power trip, bro. It's probably toxic, but we like it. We everyone's a little toxic, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know, you picking up what I'm putting down? All right, guys, let's keep rolling here. All right, here's the sad dog story. Sorry, Gak. Sorry, Grace. Am I the a-hole for calling the police and exposing my neighbor on social media for poisoning my dog? I, female 24, live in a quiet neighborhood with my 5-year-old golden retriever, Max. Max is more than just a pet. He's family. He's well-behaved, never aggressive, and loved by almost everyone around. Almost. My next-door neighbor, let's call him Bob, male, 50s, has always been a bit off. He's known for his temper and odd behavior, but he mostly keeps to himself. Sorry, guys, I'd like burp that mid-line read. We've never really had any direct conflicts until recently. A few weeks ago, Max started getting sick. He was lethargic, vomiting, and refused to eat. I took him to the vet, and after some tests, it was confirmed that he had been poisoned. I was devastated. I couldn't understand who would do such a thing to an innocent dog. Then a neighbor, let's call her Jane, approached me. Jane told me she saw Bob throwing something over my fence into my yard around the time Max got sick. She didn't think much of it at the time, but felt guilty for not saying anything sooner. With this information, I decided to install a security camera in my backyard, hoping to catch Bob in the act if he tried anything again. To my horror, a few days later, I reviewed the footage and saw Bob tossing what looked like food over my fence. I immediately called the police and handed over the evidence. Bro. Okay, like doing this to any dog would be awful, doing this to any dog would be evil, but to a golden retriever, I have never met a mean golden retriever. They're all just super nice, and I just want to hug them, and I just want to like squeeze their face a little bit, you know? Okay. Bob was arrested, but the story doesn't end there. I was furious and heartbroken. I couldn't just let this slide. I posted the footage on social media exposing Bob for the animal killer he is. The post went viral in our local community, and the backlash was intense. People were outraged, and Bob's reputation was destroyed. He faced public shaming and even lost his job. Fucking good. Good. Not the a-hole. Haven't even finished the story. Not the a-hole. Good. He deserved it. Fuck that man. Oh, you poison dogs? Good. Poison yourself. Wait, no. Oh, no, your reputation got ruined for poisoning dogs? Good. Poison yourself. That's what I meant. It's not good. Not good to poison dogs. Hell yeah, screw Bob. Ricky G gets it, bro. Ricky G gets it. Also, welcome to the stream, Ricky G. Thanks for following. Thanks for leaving a little bit of a chat. A little bit of a chat. Now, Bob's family is saying I went too far. They argue that calling the police was one thing, but publicly humiliating him was excessive and cruel. They claim that Bob has been dealing with severe mental health issues, which I wasn't aware of. I'm sorry. Severe mental health issues are not a reason to poison a dog. I'll say it. I'll say it. I don't care. Oh, wee woo, you have mental health issues. Poison yourself, not the dog. That's how I roll. That's how I roll, bro. I don't care what mental health you... Who cares? You poison a dog, you're getting all the smoke. Part of me feels justified. Max could have died and Bob needed to be held accountable, but another part of me wonders if I took it too far by posting it online. So am I the a-hole for calling the police and exposing my neighbor on social media for poisoning my dog? I mean, I said it, you guys. I already said my piece. If you are doing awful things, I think you are able to be exposed in a court of law and to the public, because like, what if Bob moves? What if Bob moves and he lives next to another dog and starts poisoning that dog? Like that? No. A-okay. A-okay on my end to just... Terrible. Terrible. Bob's family can kick rocks. Exactly. Don't care if OP kills someone now, not the a-hole. Damn, Maverick quoting Jojo Siwa. No, I'm just kidding. That's not Jojo Siwa's. Hey, Gender Ghost is back. Gender Ghost kind of went AWOL. Cruel. He tried to kill someone's dog. Exactly, bro. Someone called the wham wham wambulance for Bob's family. We love the wambulance. Izzy, I can't remember what was dirty in your room, but I would say clean the whole thing. I shouldn't have sent that Cilium Husk line. I laughed so hard my cramps started back up and now I can't sit. Oh no. Wee woo, Alucard. Don't laugh. Don't make yourself laugh so hard. Oh, Grace was stepped out for a bit until the story. I get it, Grace. I get it. I get it. We love the doggos. We do be loving some daggos. All right. We're back. Hold on. Actually, let me just take a second. I'm just going to take a second. I'm going to throw a mint into my mouth. We have 4 more stories left until the stream is done. I'm streaming for an hour and 20. Appreciate you guys tuning in, by the way. Appreciate everyone who's come through so far. Hey, Glow is in here. Hola. Glow, thank you for tuning in. Good to have ya. Thanks for coming over to the Twitch. I think this is your first Twitch stream, right? Pick between the clothes corner and the bed or the drawer. Clothes corner for sure. I feel like that'll... If you just did that, that would make a way bigger dent. Maverick wants us to play the world's smallest violin. Good to be here. Just give me like 2 seconds to like chill. Let me check my phone here too. Oh, work is done for whenever. Okay, cool. Guys, it's Jacob's last day. Last hangout day. So we're going to go over to a friend's and watch shitty movies and play Heroes of Arcadia. It's going to be fun. Izzy said sick. Got it. Mint is good. I'm going to do another mint, guys, real quick, and then we'll go. Jacob, no, it's okay. He's going to be with Zemi. I think moving's going to be good for him. He's a good little boy. He's a good little boy. Anyone have any good weekend plans? It's okay. I can replace them new podcast time. I think you meant you can replace them. We'll see. I'm really enjoying my streaming stuff. If anything, I want to like get this rolling and going viral more often before I take a step in that direction. Prince of Darkness said computer. Ricky's gonna sleep. My weekend is tidy, food shop, gym, nothing, do nothing. Sounds so nice. I unfortunately need to lock in and grind, but I'm happy for y'all. Gym and chill, nice. We love a gym session. I'm gonna make another plug for it just because we have new viewers in the stream. If you guys are not signed up for my free, let me reiterate that, free Patreon, highly recommend, go hop in. It's like I said, it's completely free. We already got 34 people, and I've been daily vlogging. This is something I'm trying out. I just vlog on my phone. In the morning, I spend like 30 minutes to an hour throwing together a quick little vlog for you guys, uploading it. Like, it's kind of nice on Patreon because I don't need to make a thumbnail or anything or like worry about getting views. It's purely just for people who are willing to support me even more, just throwing up the vlogs and having you guys enjoy them. So if you guys are not signed up for that, please do. It's patreon.com/Sarby. I'll put it in the chat right now in case any of you guys want to hop in there. Patreon.com/Sarby. Join it up. We're 3 vlogs in. Gonna be 4 by tomorrow. I'm gonna do at least a week. And after that, I'll kind of see what the vibe is. But right now, I'm having fun. Vlogs are fire, not to kiss ass, but they are fire. Thank you, Izzy. I appreciate you. I gotta go to work this weekend. Never mind. Sleep is not happening. No, Ricky. I hope you can get some sleep in there. Hopefully you're not working like 16-hour shifts or something. All right. Let's do it. And some Apple prep stuff. Okay, good for you. Me and the Hubs might be going out for a double date with his coworker and his girlfriend this weekend. The rest of my weekend is unpacking. Wow, you've been unpacking for a while now, Sammy. But good for you. That sounds really fun. 72 hours of training next week. Oh my God. Check memes in Discord. Oh no. Chat. Do I swan dive out of my 3rd story window right now? Sounds pretty fucking sick right now. This. Where's the... That's what you get, Grace. I never give thumbs down. I never give thumbs downs in here. But you get one. You get one for being cruel and unusual. All right, guys. Let's get back into it, shall we? Just waking up at 3 a.m.? What do you do for work, Ricky? Oh my God. I have too much shit, LOL, with the 3 kids getting in the way. It's been... Oh, okay, that's fair. I forgot that you have kids. That's fair. It is not modern art, Grace. God. Guys, Grace and I are beefing. All right, here we go. Am I the a-hole for telling my husband I'm leaving him when he was in the middle of a meltdown? My husband and I have been together for 8 years now. I have 2 sons from my previous marriage, 13 and 9, and I just gave birth to me and my husband's daughter 3 months ago. Prior to me giving birth and even a few weeks following, our home life was great. We often had friends telling us they wish they could find someone that made them as happy as him and I made each other. There was hardly ever any disagreements. Our communication was solid. He was fantastic with my boys, attending every parent-teacher conference, doctor's appointment, school event, etc., and even took them out often to play baseball and basketball. This all changed after maybe 2 to 3 weeks after I gave birth. He turned angry, depressed, and impatient. He and the kids started having to constantly walk on eggshells. Me and the kids started having to constantly walk on eggshells. He became lazy, such as stopped cleaning up after himself or helping around the house, yet still used sentences to my kids such as, "You guys need to pick up after yourself. Me and your mother shouldn't have to follow you around and clean up your messes," when he never cleaned at all. I couldn't even get him to wash his own dinner plate without him having a meltdown. I couldn't even get him to wash his own dinner plate without him basically having a meltdown. Every day, he was just angry. If one thing went wrong, like him not being able to find something he set down somewhere, which became an everyday event, he was freaking out, saying things like, "Yup, awesome, so glad, life wants to fuck me over," or "Why the fuck does this always happen to me? Can't I just have a good fucking day for once?" But he always made it me and the kids' problem. If he lost something, it didn't matter what time of day it was. He was 100% flipping out and expecting me to find it for him. I even told him my oldest son had to go to the ER because he had a bad rash, and he goes, "Have your mom take him," because he was using my vehicle. Or the other day my mood has been soured due to his early morning freak out, and it put me on a rough route. I was exhausted, running on 3 hours of sleep, and he rushed me out of the house to go do his errands with him. I didn't even get out of the car, so it was pointless. And then gets pissed and screams, "What the fuck is your problem? Can't we just have a good day for once?" As if I'm the reason his life sucks. And this is not the man I married. Isn't there, like, not necessarily postpartum, because I think that's very different when you birth a child, but isn't there some sort of thing that guys can get where after the birth of their child, they get, like, they mentally kind of go a little crazy? Because, like, that's what it sounds like here. It sounds like he had his kid and something kind of snapped in him, but I'm also not super duper educated about it. Sarby and I are like Kendrick and Drake. I'm Kendrick. No. You take that back. He thought he had her trapped when she had one of his kids, so his true self came out. Interesting. There's a psychological thing similar to postpartum depression that fathers can experience. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm almost willing to give OP's husband the benefit of the doubt because he's been so good with OP's kids prior to this. To me, this is more about... To me, there has to be some sort of... To me, it's more logical that something's going on with this husband right now that is related to the birth of his new child. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's acceptable by any means. He definitely needs to figure it out. The wife needs to call him out on it, and there's probably some therapy that he should go to figure this out. But I don't know. I know you guys are in the... I know chat is like divorce, but I think there's something up. I think there's something going on. I've read stories where the wife usually does this, but I've never read a story where the husband is the one freaking out after his wife had their child. I think I have heard of one of a guy having a freak out before his child was born. But I don't know. Men tend to get angry and do risk-taking behaviors while having PPD, apparently. Okay. He might be panicking now that the baby is actually there. Some men freak out when the reality hits, I guess. Yeah, maybe. You know, Sammy, I could see that. Like, maybe it was fine when those kids weren't actually his and he was okay with it. But now that he has his own kid that's like 100% his responsibility, that kind of flips the script. I see what you're saying. I am picking up what you're putting down, Sammy. So last night around 11:30 p.m., he starts freaking out again. He lost an important item he needed for work. He starts slamming things around our bedroom, repeatedly saying things like effing, fucking great, fucking awesome, fucking love it, until I got up and I started helping him look. As soon as I get up out of bed, he stops looking and just walks behind me holding his phone's flashlight. We can't find it. He doesn't go to work as a result. Another trait he's gotten since giving birth. He literally calls out over the wind blowing wrong. I laid back down. He practically body slams the bed beside me, starts huffing and puffing, heavy sighing, growling while practically clawing at his face, talking about how fucking stupid this life is. I asked him to stop and he says, fuck you. So I tell him I'm done. I'm leaving and that me and my children's shit will be out of the home by today. He says, what the fuck ever, and goes to sleep. I wake up at 5 a.m. and start packing. He comes out around 7 asking what I'm doing, and I tell him again that I'm done and I'm leaving. He says I'm leaving him in his time of need, and he would never do that to me. But he kind of did, because I was diagnosed with PPD not even 4 days after giving birth, and he completely overrode it and made it about him and how much his life sucks. Example, I know you're feeling some type of way, but I have shit going on too. No one asks me how the fuck I am. Or literally making passive-aggressive comments like, wish I could sleep all day when I was 6 days postpartum after I fell asleep on the couch. Yeah, bro. You can't compare yourself to your wife who literally just pushed a whole baby out of her cooter. That is... Listen, man, I was willing to go to bat to you, but now this whole paragraph has slowly diminished my willingness to be reasonable with him or to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, mental health, while it is important to keep in mind, it's not an excuse for shitty behavior. After I fell asleep on the couch, he does no nighttime duty. He says I'm leaving him on it. He says I'm leaving him in his time of need and that I should have urged him to get therapy instead of walking away, but his anger has made me hate him. I don't even want to be near him. Edit, I've tried talking to him about this. It's an immediate blame shift the second that I bring up anything that is bothering me. He says I'm attacking him. Says things like as if you don't have fucking issues that I have to deal with every day. Tells me it's all in my head and has even called me a narcissist quite a few times in the past 2 months, claiming that I'm accusing him of things because things aren't going my way. Often says he does everything and that me and my kids don't respect him. So I've tried talking to him. He's completely defensive and refuses to actually speak on issues outside of one single time when he was drinking and admitted that he's been an a-hole and that we don't deserve to be treated this way. Weird. Yeah, I can't call OP the a-hole for wanting to get a divorce because nobody should have to put up with this behavior. And if you have been trying to call out and being met with gaslighting and just shifting the blame back to you, don't get me wrong, I still think there is something severely wrong with this husband and he needs to go get help, but it is not OP's job, especially while she's going through postpartum depression, to handhold this man to get him in the right spot. Granted, I've never had kids before, but in my eyes, the way I look at it is the wife for 9 months, her job is to keep that kid healthy inside her, push her out, and then after that, you kind of have to step up to the plate as the father of the child and cover for the mom while she heals, while she goes through postpartum depression. Like, don't get me wrong, becoming a dad is probably a huge mental shift, but like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, you can't be the dead weight when your wife just gave birth to a child. This is definitely a mental health thing. I agree. The pressure is on. He's aware that he's responsible for that kid. So now he's got tunnel vision and he's seeing it as he's being forced to take care of this family and that she isn't doing anything while taking care of a newborn. Oh my God. Izzy, you know what to do. Get this motherfucker out of here. Get him out of here. What a little wiener, bro. What a big old wiener. Glow is like, I wonder what the comments say. We can look, Glow. I'm sure it says the same thing. I should have urged him to get therapy so he knows he needs therapy, but for some reason needs you to tell him to get therapy. Yeah, that's a red flag for me too. That here's the thing is that just sounds like a cop out. Like he's looking for a reason to put the blame on OP's shoulders. How do you do that? Oh, it's your fault for not telling me to get therapy. Stupid. What is the shape of Italy? The boot. Izzy, that has to be a thing. Izzy, that has to be a thing from now on. If this isn't his normal behavior, that's really alarming how he's treating everyone suddenly. He needs therapy for sure. Otherwise, he could end up hurting someone. I agree. I agree. I think there's something going on. Like, I could totally see the update in like a year or two, this being they got a divorce and he was able to like get help and get his therapy and realize like why he was acting like this. But I do think there is a diagnosis somebody could make of this husband right now. Oh, it's a thing now. Good. Maybe he's got baby envy. Potentially. All right, guys, we got 3 stories left. I say we cook. What are y'all thinking? How's chat feeling? How did chat feeling? We got 11 viewers in here, guys. Appreciate you guys hopping in and hanging out. I do appreciate it. I'm not sure how many TikTok viewers there are. I'm guessing there's like 1. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky. Honestly, I did not optimize the stream well enough for the TikTok stream. But, yeah. Hey, Izzy got some yogurt. Let's go. Not gonna lie, this is the best use of my time right now. Absolutely, Ricky. I agree. Alrighty, guys. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Am I the a-hole for telling my husband that I see him as a liability and not a partner? I, 34 female, have been with my husband, 37 male, we'll call him Nathan, for 8 years. Ever since our daughter, 3 female, was born, I have been unable to trust Nathan with anything, no matter how small. Background context. When I was 19, after a semi-truck driver fell asleep at the wheel and turned my car into scrap metal with me inside it, I have enough metal holding me together that I light up like a Christmas tree for TSA and am physically impaired with good days and bad days. I used a portion of my settlement check to buy a house outright and have it retrofit to accommodate my needs, as I'll eventually require a wheelchair. I work in software development as it's fun, and nobody cares if I work from bed on bad days. My husband has not worked in 5 years, which has been fine until our daughter was born. Between the settlement money, a paid off house, and my salary, I enjoyed having him here with me. He contributed by handling most of the domestics. We pay for a weekly cleaner with monthly deep cleaning because it gave us more time together. Ever since our... So what is this husband doing all day? Not saying that you shouldn't pay for those things, but like what is homeboy doing? hey man, be the trophy husband, but like also if you're gonna be a trophy husband, at least bring something to the table. I don't know. Ever since our daughter was born, it was like a light switch turned off in his head. For our daughter, he would buy the wrong size diapers, not fully mixed bottles, put diapers on backwards, leave out poop covered wipes, forget to latch cabinets. The past week, he has gone to the store 3 times because he keeps coming home with the wrong size socks and shoes for her. I eventually just ordered the right ones on Amazon. For me, he has tried to help me with my weekly pill organizer fill up, and several times has spilled the contents of new medications all over the floor. Then not seeing that he didn't get all of them off the floor. He has repeatedly brought me grapefruit juice to take my medications with, a huge no. He has repeatedly forgotten that I can't have dairy and puts milk in my coffee or cheese on a cheeseburger. He has broken so many things of mine from being careless. He shattered my laptop because it slipped out of his hand when he tried to pick it up for a trip, even after I said I would pack my own electronics. Hold on, let me break down this timeline here. Okay, so he was working when they got married because they've been married for 8 years. That's like massively alarming behavior. Not necessarily in like he's incompetent, but like, is there something wrong with him? Like, is he going through really early onset like dementia, or like there has to be something wrong with him. Like there has to be. Smells like weaponized incompetence. Here's the thing, there's weaponized incompetence, and then there's just like, dude, is your brain actually properly working? Like, there's no way he's intentionally doing all those things. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to do anything, but that's insane. That is an incredible amount of incompetence. We've lost so many spoons and forks to the disposal. He tried to replace the head gasket in my car and over-torqued the engine bolt, ? Which shattered inside the block, and 2 different shops said they couldn't repair it. We ended up getting a new vehicle because a replacement engine would have cost $11,000. A week later, he crashed the new car into the garage door because he thought he'd pressed the brakes, not the accelerator. He wanted to do TikToks and streaming as a hobby. Just kidding, guys. This is me. This is about me. For sure. For sure, dog. Like, do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. There has to be something mentally wrong with him. Like, genuinely wrong with him. Like, I'm really hoping there's a spot in here where she's like, we took him to the doctor and there's nothing wrong with him. Because if that's the case, then this man, I'm willing to hop on the weaponized incompetence train. I supported him initially, but I quickly noticed a pattern. Anything regarding our daughter or me, he was sloppy and careless. He never whoopsed his own stuff. He would build entire sets to stream or make videos with, leave the guard. Interesting. He never whoopsied his own stuff. He would build entire sets to stream or make videos with, leave the garage, and leave his brain in the garage. It came to a head 4 nights ago. He streamed himself building a new set piece 9 hours straight. Meanwhile, I Meanwhile, I worked, clocked out early to pick up our daughter from summer camp, cooked and fed both of us, got her ready for bed. He came out to help put her to bed. I let him know that I needed to get some work done and would be in my office, and I asked him to take the trash out. He says he will. 2 hours later, I left my office and the house felt really warm. He'd taken the trash out but left our front door partially open and was back in the garage with his game volume really loud. I panicked since our daughter is able to get out of bed, and thankfully she was sound asleep, but she could have easily toddled right out of the house and he wouldn't have noticed. Then I noticed a stovetop burner was on, with a small pot on it with nothing inside. I didn't use the stove for cooking that night. I pop my head in the garage and say, "Hey, I need you for a minute." I informed him of the door situation and he responds, "I thought I locked it." We checked the camera and no, he did not. I asked about the burner being on and he said he was planning to make ramen and forgot. He pulled the still hot pot off the burner and put it straight into the sink on top of our father's favorite plastic plate, which is now ruined. I'll admit I overreacted and screamed, "What are you doing?" He realized what he'd done and pulls the pot off our daughter's plate and straight onto the countertop. I grab it quickly and run it under water to cool it down. I tell him I can't tonight. I can't deal with him. I'm taking my meds and going to sleep. He gets a cup from the cupboard and sets it straight onto the burner that had been on. Is it weird that his incompetence is only in one area? Yes. But there's no way this is on purpose. I would be shocked and appalled if this was on purpose. How? There has to be something wrong with his brain, dude. Genuinely, did this man hit his head a little too hard? Did he get a little bumpy wumpy? Because what the fuck? I hit my limit. I started crying. He kept saying that it was fine. Things happen. It's just an accident. He's had a rough day from streaming. He's just tired. Why am I crying? It's just a cup. We can replace it. The anger hit and I said, "It's because I have a liability and not a partner." He said, "What the fuck does that mean?" I screamed that it's because I can't trust him to do anything, that I'm always having to watch him like a child, always having to bear the costs of his mistakes, that every time I get careless and think I can trust him to be an adult, I'm always the one getting fucked over. I then said, "I can't see you as a partner anymore. You're just another liability in my checkbook." Damn. I mean, he kind of is. He kind of is a liability at this point. He immediately stormed out of the kitchen and went to bed. I called my mom and told her what happened. She thinks it's just stress and offered to take our daughter for a week so we could figure this out without our daughter seeing it. She says it was an a-hole thing to call my husband a liability. In the morning, I told my husband that my mom would pick up our daughter from summer camp and offered to watch her for a week. He said, "Okay." And that's the only interaction we've had since. He spends all day in the garage playing games with his friends, making TikToks, and streaming. For food, he's been ordering DoorDash and having the person deliver it in the garage. It's been days and he refuses to be in the same room as me. I've tried messaging him to ask if we can talk or figure out a solution, but he's just left me on red. If I pop into the garage, he ignores me. Wait. If I pop into the garage, he ignores me, but apologizes to his friends or viewers for the interruption and I think what they meant to say is, if I pop into the garage, he ignores me, but apologizes to his friends or viewers for the interruption and unmutes his mic when the noise stops. All right. Now I'm not on his side at all. That's just immature as fuck. Like, hey, man, here's the thing. I do think OP should have been more like, "Yo, bro, you almost put our daughter's life in danger." I think that's the hill you should have died on, not "you ruined a plate, you ruined a cup." Either way, his reaction tells me this man is just a shitty partner in general. Like, do I still think something's wrong with him mentally? Absolutely. But at this point, bro, like, don't deal with it. Bro is mooching. Kick him out of the house. Don't let him take any of your money. Get full custody of your daughter. He doesn't even sound like a parent at this point. Before the blow up, I've asked if there was something going on. I tried to gently respond every time he screwed up so our daughter didn't associate mistake to anger. I asked him to schedule with a doctor to see if something was going wrong medically. He always said I was overreacting, people make mistakes, and didn't see an issue. Even when the same mistakes kept happening. When I tried to get him to understand that it was concerning just how expensive his mistakes were getting, he'd wave it off as it's not like we can't afford it. I love him dearly. I just miss the person he was before we had a child, the one I could trust and rely on. Did I screw this up forever? Was I being too harsh on his mistake? Am I missing something? Am I the a-hole? I mean, I feel like I've said my piece throughout this whole story. It is really important to know that she urged him to go get checked out by a doctor and he refused to. It is my... After concluding the story, I think her being at her wit's end is completely merited. She doesn't owe him anything at this point. I would literally pull the plug. If this was me personally, I would pull the plug on the internet so he can't stream. Go in the garage and be like, hey, we are either talking about this right now. You can't avoid me. You can't ignore me. I pulled the plug on the Wi-Fi so you can't use it. We are talking about this right now and figuring it out and really like coming to the conclusion, getting it in your head that there is something wrong with you. You either need to go to a doctor or like figure it the fuck out, or you can just leave. Like, I genuinely think you have to give that ultimatum of like, listen, bro, I love you. I love the person you were before we had a child, but we had a child and now you suck. Either help me figure out why you're sucking and let's move forward so that you don't suck and you're not a liability, or get the hell out of my house. I think that's reasonable. I think that's the move. 110% the move. People make mistakes, but he keeps making the same mistakes. Makes me think they're not mistakes anymore. I agree, Sammy. There it is. It's not like we can't afford it. He's probably getting off on spending her money. Ooh. Yeah, but why now? Like, that's my question, is like, he's been with her 5 years prior. Why now? I mean, I feel like the burning cup on the stove could have caused an actual fire, and so could the plate. So honestly, I'd say that's a threat to their daughter. Can that cause a fire? I honestly don't know. Can a plastic cup like catch real fire? If anything, I think that would just ruin your stove. Would that? I mean, burned plastic isn't good to inhale either. So I get it, Ricky. Like, I get it. But I think the severity that you need to bring is like life-threatening things. Like this gives me the vibes. Do you guys remember that story that we read where that husband was walking his kids and one of the kids was in a stroller and he just left the stroller by a street and it started rolling into the street where it could get hit by a car, and the mom like heard the other daughter screaming like that? This very similar here, where like, yes, you're probably spacey and weird right now, but in the future that could severely put your child's life in danger. So I've seen plastic start fire in a microwave. Okay, so plastic can catch fire. I'm just dumb. I'm stupid. Everyone ignore me. This sounds like a bad joke. I agree, Ricky. I thought the title was a bit wild at first, but it's completely justified. Yeah, definitely a justified title. Holy shit. Holy bananas. There's a limit on how bimbo a parent can be. I agree, Sammy. I agree. All right, guys. I want to finish up the stream because I do need to meet up with my friends to send off Yakub, my buddy Jacob. Ben, I did the clothes corner. Let's go. Bed. It's the bedtime now, Izzy. It's you got to clean the bed. All right, guys, let's crank through these last two stories. We are hitting about 2 hours on the stream. Granted, the first 30 minutes were me yapping, but I just want to wrap this up and get it rolling. So, all right. Would I be the a-hole if I told my wife's dead husband's parents to stop coming to see our daughter? I've been married to my wife for about 2 years now, and we had our daughter a year ago. Now, my wife was married before she got Now, my wife was married before. She got married pretty young, but her husband died. I knew all of this and have been just fine with it until now. See, she's still pretty close to her dead husband's parents, and they were excited for the birth of our child. FYI, they only had the one son, no other children at all. They have been coming over to our place about once a week. It was fine at first, but it's gotten kind of suffocating. They have visited us more. They have visited us more times than either They have visited us more times than either her parents or my parents. They have even stayed over at our house at times, something I wouldn't even like, even if they were my own parents. Another thing, they talk about their dead son a lot, which is usually fine, but they have made some comments that make me uncomfortable. They even said my daughter kind of looks like him, and his mom even said, "Oh, if she's this cute, imagine how cute your kids would have been if only." I don't like that. I don't like that at all, you guys. I do. When talking to my wife, she was gonna say more, but I think she realized what she was about to say. I was right there. I want to be amicable. I knew that there was gonna be some moments like this, but it's starting to make me feel uncomfortable. We're going to look at the comments for this one for sure, because I think my opinion could be wrong. Here's what I'll say. I don't think the actual problem is your wife or the parents or even you. I think it's the expectations that were set in your marriage prior to getting married and prior to having a child. And maybe they were, but they sound like they weren't. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're marrying someone whose husband died that they were super in love with, I think you kind of have to go in being like, I think any normal person in that circumstance will still have a relationship with their dead husband's parents, and also kind of have like I think there would be a vibe of like, if this person wasn't dead, we wouldn't be together. And I think that's fine. I think if you truly love someone, you will also show respect and love to the person that, if they were still in this world, would be the reason that you guys weren't together. Like I wouldn't say dated, but I started kind of dating a girl where that was the case. And I told her, I was like, hey, I respect him, and like, you know, whatever. Like, I think that's the healthy and appropriate way to go with this. And I think I think OP would be in the wrong if the interaction that happened in this paragraph hadn't have happened. If this hadn't have happened, I would easily be like, hey, bro, you're the a-hole. Like, in a lot of ways, the kid that you guys had is the grandson that these parents never had, and you can't expect your wife not to have a relationship with the parents that wouldn't see them as potential grandparents, right? Like, I think that's it. Your child, prior to the marriage, the wife should have sat you down and been like, hey, if we have kids, this is also, they get an extra set of grandparents from these people. Are you okay with it? I think that's something that should have been set, but is totally a reasonable ask. But this is weird. This is crossing the line. If I had to throw a label on this, I think I want to go with everyone sucks here. Because I think the husband is more than just uncomfortable about that one paragraph. He's uncomfortable with the whole thing. And like, me personally, how I'm thinking of it in that person's shoes, in the wife's shoes, he has to be okay with their kid having a relationship with the parents of the husband who died. And if he were still in the picture, OP and his wife wouldn't even be a thing. But I also think it's really weird to be like, oh, he looks like the ex-husband. Oh, on top of that, like, imagine how cute the kids would have been if we had, like, in front of the husband. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. That is, not only is that uncomfortable, but I think that not only is that uncomfortable, but I think that lingers into levels of disrespect. Like, this man is allowing you to be a part of the family that he helped start. The least you can do is not make it uncomfortable for him and like disrespect him. His kid isn't even their grandson. It's unhealthy. Okay, that's fair. I don't disagree with you necessarily. I'm more saying I think he's the a-hole for this. I truly think, like, if I'm in this situation, minus this paragraph, I am okay with these grandparents who have I am okay with the dead husband's parents who have no other possibility of having grandparents and probably seeing the missed opportunity or the missed possibility of having their own grandparents. I personally would be okay and almost want to bring them in because I think there should be a respect for that dead husband. And part of that respect is allowing his parents to experience what could have been. Me personally, maybe I'm just too nice. Maybe I'm too nice and maybe that's too much to ask of someone, but as long as the relationships are healthy, I think it's okay. But I think where the relationship gets unhealthy is right here. This is extremely unhealthy, uncomfortable, and I personally, I'll say it, disrespectful. They aren't entitled to a child being there. Like I said, guys, I don't think mine is going to be accepted by the masses. I'm guessing people are going to say not the a-hole. I'm more saying everyone sucks here because with that, he was saying like, at the beginning, it was like, I'm jealous type of deal. But I truly think like, I have a quote unquote Iowa grandma who isn't technically my grandma, but she acts like my grandma, you know? So I don't know, guys. I think a bunch of people are going to say not the a-hole, and that's fine. I don't think that's wrong necessarily. It's more of just a philosophy around, I guess, family. They aren't the grandparents. She's holding on to her past. It's not wrong of her to want to maintain a relationship with them, but it's not fair of them to insert themselves in that child's life as a replacement for what they lost. I would be pissed if it were OP. They're playing pretend that his kid is the child of their dead son. Yes, 100%. What I'm saying is there should have been a conversation around that if that's what the wife wanted. Like if the wife had sat OP down and was like, hey, if we're going to get married and we're going to have kids, these grandparents are going to be in their life. I think that's completely okay for somebody who married someone who they thought they were going to have kids with, and for that person to die and like they have a great relationship with the parents who have no other possibility of grandkids. Like I see that as like, if that's what the wife wants, sure. And if that's what, if OP's okay with that, sure. But I don't think that I would place money on that conversation not having happened. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't wrong until they started to make comments about the baby looking like their son. It's a dangerous psychological game that the grandparents are playing. Yeah, yes, 100%. I agree with that, Sammy. Like I said, I don't agree with anything that the grandparents said in this paragraph. This is like, this feels weird. Like this almost feels competitive of like, I don't know. And granted, there's not a lot of context here. Like, why have his parents and her parents not gotten to see the kid? Do they live super far away? Like, are they just not making the effort? Like, I don't know what that is, but if it were just this line, I think there's a decent argument for you're the a-hole. But I don't know. I'm not doing this to like make everybody mad or anything. I just truly think There is a little bit of jealousy here, but there's a lot of merit here to be upset. Not like if it were just this paragraph, I don't think that's enough to be jealous about. Cause like, I don't know. Maybe this, like you said, Sammy, it isn't owed to the grandparents, but I think it's the thing to do. It's the thing to do if you're getting married to somebody who was married prior and has a dead husband. I don't know. They might start actually believing that the baby is their dead son. The brain tries to heal itself in some real fucked up ways. No, I think the thing about this right here, the thing about this conversation is now he needs to sit his wife down. Because this isn't just the grandparents. This is now the wife. This is now the wife who, like, the uncomfortability is coming from both sides, and he needs to sit the wife down and be like, hey, you said this over the line. And as long as she has a positive reaction, being like, hey, if we're gonna have these grandparents in their life, they need to understand that this is not their grandson. This is the son of their widowed, whatever. Like, I don't even know what that would be. Would that technically be daughter-in-law? I don't know what to call it. I guess technically ex-daughter-in-law, but someone that they have great relationships with. Beans is trying to get in the room right now. I mean, I understand why he would feel suffocated by the past husband's parents being around so often. I'm not saying I would be the same, but I understand it. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a boundary thing. I don't know. Freedom for beans. Let's just cancel my order with no explanation. I'm pissed. Sue them, Izzy. Sue them. Yeah, let's see what the comments are saying, guys. I'm curious because, like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, not the a-hole verdicts. Not the a-hole. They are clinging to your guys in the wake of losing their son, but there needs to be boundaries in place. It begins with a conversation with your wife and working in unison. What does she say? My wife thinks it's fine. She says that she sees them the same as her own parents. Here's the thing. I think that's fine, but she can't be dropping lines like this. Like, I think this is where it goes too far. What the fuck kind of insult is this? I was gonna say let them visit and enjoy the baby, but this is a bit much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is, like, I'm on the wave of this person. Like, let them visit, let them enjoy the baby that could have been, but the second they start crossing boundaries like this is where I'm like, that's weird. Not the a-hole. Okay, wait, let's read this, because this is like firsthand. I'm a widower and have 2 kids with my new wife. My kids are in middle school now. I've known my late wife's parents since I was 16. We were living with them when she was ill, and I stayed there after she died. We were living with them when she was ill, and I stayed there after she died unexpectedly, and we got much closer. I was very clear with my new wife when we were dating that they were family to me, and that wasn't going to change. See, this is where I'm at. And granted, we don't know how long she was with this husband, but, like, this is so real. Like, this is so... Like, this is how I would want to be with my in-laws. Like, I know there's the whole, like, oh, like, in-law, nah. Like, I genuinely, because of how I was raised and how good my mom was with my dad's parents and vice versa, like, I want this relationship where, like, if I were to date someone, I would want them to be a part of, excuse me, if I had a wife who died and then I got remarried, I would want that wife's parents, if we had a good relationship, to be a part of the kids that I have with that other wife. But I wouldn't want to cross any lines like this. I guess that's more what I'm saying is, like, in my scenario, in my head, the thing to do, the right thing to do is to allow those parents to have a spot in that life. It hasn't changed and she's great with it. My kids have another set of grandparents and yeah, they know exactly the situation. And I think that And I think that my late wife's mom is probably their favorite grandma. They're awesome people. That said, what you've described is concerning. His parents suffered the worst loss there could be. There's no getting over it, only learning to live with it, moving on with life. They sound like they haven't moved on. Your wife needs to talk to them. Also, it would be very generous of you to allow them to continue having a relationship with your kid, though if they can't heal and have a healthy relationship, it is understandable that you need them to cut off. But yeah, would be a kindness to work this out with them. In my experience, you can't have too many people loving your child. Yeah. I think that person said it really well. Like, yeah, I'm going, like, I said, I'm saying OP, like, in the everyone sucks here verdict, I'm saying OP is an a-hole because I think the general, what is it? Like, the way you would go about this is you would let those parents be a part of that kid's life. But where it goes wrong is here. And I think this is where, if this continues, OP is completely merited cutting off, asking the wife to not allow those grandparents, I guess is a better way to put it, not allow those grandparents to see his kid. That's where I'll end it off. What are we saying? That comment wins. They haven't moved on, and that could take a toll on the kid's life if they cling to them instead of moving on. Totally. I just think like they need to nip these things in the butt. Like if they're like, hey, very clear, I'm the dad, and we're clearly laying out, you guys are like the proxy grandparents. Like, I don't think they necessarily crossed a line with the kid. I think they crossed a line with OP. Like, I get it, you're healing, and that takes time, and I totally get it, but you can't. To say the daughter kind of looks like the ex-husband is disrespectful. That's where in my head, that's where he crossed the line, and then the wife crossed the line by... Oh, wait, the mom didn't say that. Oh, I read this completely. Okay, sorry, guys. In my head, I thought this was talking about the wife. But this is the mom said, oh, if she's this cute, imagine how cute your kids would have been if only. Yeah, no, okay. So it's just the... Okay, wait. Hold on, I'm changing my verdict. I fucked up, you guys. Because the wife isn't... I don't think the wife's doing anything wrong here. So wife isn't the a-hole. OP is like the tiniest, itty-bittiest a-hole because I think he is getting a little bit jealous of the grandparents being in the life, and I think the grandparents do have a good reason to be in the life of this kid. But the massive a-holes in this are the grandparents, are these like proxy grandparents for saying these things. Like both of these things they said easily crossed the line. He should attempt to set boundaries. If it doesn't work, then cut them off. I agree. Like, I think the respectable boundaries are like, hey, you can see my kids. But where those boundaries cross are like, oh, if you're talking about how this kid looks like your dead son and then reminiscing about what could have been, that's where it's like, okay, bro, know your place. Maybe they've seen too many Lifetime movies, potentially. All right, guys, let's move on. That was a good one. That one was a thinker, and I do think like while the majority was not the a-hole, I think what that guy was saying was like you should let them be a part of their life, but in a healthy way. All right. Am I the a-hole for exposing my boyfriend and stepsister's affair and pregnancy? I, female 23, have been dating my boyfriend, Jake, male 25, for 3 years. We were really happy, or so I thought. We even talked about moving in together and starting a family someday. I thought he was the one. About 6 months ago, my mom remarried and I got a new stepsister, Laura, female 21. Laura and I didn't grow up together, but we tried to bond and build a relationship. She's fun and outgoing, so we started to hang out more, and she became a part of my friend circle, which included Jake. Everything seemed fine until a few weeks ago. I noticed Jake acting strangely. He was more secretive with his phone and started coming up with excuses to not hang out as much. I chalked it up to stress from work at first. Then last week, I was at my mom's house for a family dinner. Laura wasn't feeling well and ended up leaving the table to lie down. My mom asked to check on her, so I went to her room. That's when I saw Jake's jacket on her chair. My heart sank, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions. Later that night, I confronted Jake. After a lot of deflecting and denial, he finally admitted that he had been seeing Laura behind my back After a lot of deflecting and denial, he finally admitted he had been seeing Laura behind my back for the past 2 months. He begged for forgiveness and claimed it was just a mistake. But that wasn't the worst part. Laura came over the next day looking distraught. She confessed that she's pregnant and that Jake is the father. She said she didn't mean for this to happen and that she was sorry. I was devastated and furious. I told both of them that they betrayed me in the worst possible way. My mom is heartbroken too, torn between her daughter and stepdaughter. I mean, you shouldn't even be torn. You have the daughter that you literally birthed out of your cooter and a stepdaughter who married in because you married, and a stepdaughter who got married in. That's not torn. You go immediately to your daughter. Excuse me. That shouldn't be torn. That should be going immediately to your daughter. Here's where I might be the a-hole. In my anger, I exposed everything on social media. I posted about their affair and the pregnancy, tagging them both. That's incredible. The fallout has been massive. My friends and family are in shock, and Jake and Laura are being shunned and harassed online. They're begging me to take the post down, saying I've ruined their lives. My mom thinks I went too far and should have handled it privately. So am I the a-hole for exposing their affair and pregnancy publicly? I feel like they deserve to be called out for their betrayal, but now I'm second-guessing my actions. I just don't know what to do. Thanks for reading and any advice you can give. I'm trying to think, guys, because like earlier I was like, hey, yo, dox the guy for poisoning the dog. And now I'm wondering, is this on the same level? I'm honestly leaning towards yes. I'm trying to decide, you guys. I do think in any like normal relationship circumstance, like if you break up with the person that you're dating to like publicly humiliate them, oh, well, I don't know. You know what, guys? I think they got what they deserved. Look, is it maybe a little bit petty to air out the person that you just broke up with? Is it maybe a little petty to air out the dirty laundry of the person that you broke up with? Yes. But when you sleep with that person's stepsister and get her pregnant, that's a level of pain I pray to God I never have to experience. So I'm going to give it, no matter what, no matter if it's too over the line or not, we're going to give you a hall pass on that one because that's fucking crazy. I'm going with not the a-hole. That is insane. No matter what, they deserve some sort of punishment. So if this is the punishment, fuck it, whatever. Why is the mom torn? The stepdaughter completely violated her daughter's family? Absolutely. They won their stupid prizes. That's what I'm saying. They literally fucked around and then found out womp womp, called the wham wham ambulance. I agree, Ricky. I agree. All right, guys. That was the last story. We are going to check Discord real quick because Izzy just finished her little clean. I don't want to be reminded of that. That's terrible. But this is fantastic. This is great. This is good lore. That's good lore. All right, Izzy, let's see it. Oh no, let's full screen this. Okay, all right. Okay, we cooking. Looks good. Wow, your bed like barely fits in there. That's crazy. Even got the stuffies. Let's go. Let's go, Izzy. Only took you 2 hours, but let's go. Alrighty, guys, thank you for tuning in to the live stream. If you are not in the Discord, hop in the Discord. Izzy, can you throw the Discord link into the chat? That would be greatly appreciated. Guys, join the Discord, join the Patreon. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. That would be greatly appreciated. I am going to edit this ASAP Rocky so that we can go live again. I'm hoping early next week. If not, maybe sometime this weekend. I do have to finish the Best of Redditor updates video still, but I hope to have that done by the end of the weekend, and then I can start editing this stuff maybe even earlier. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. You don't do that on Twitch, but you know what I'm talking about. Mwah.